Yes, class, good morning and welcome back to after a long holiday. Today we'll discuss here a new topic. This topic is a very interesting approximation. This topic is a very important because board asking in this topic 2 marks questions. 2 marks is very important for you in board exam. This topic is a very simple topic, not is hard and fast. Only one identity, no any other things here. Second things, what is the approximate? Approximate means maximum value, approximate value. This is called approximation. Suppose you have any quantity and then you find a fixed value of this, then this is called the approximate value. Approximate is, first thing, approximate a symbolic form. Suppose you write in approximate, you write this APP approximate, otherwise you write in the symbolic form. This is the symbolic form, approximate symbol, and otherwise you write the spelling APP RO, approximate and dot. In short form write the approximation in APP RO, and otherwise you write the symbolic form in this way. This is for the approximation. Suppose I am giving some example you. Suppose I am writing 16 here. What the square root of this 16? So this is the 4. This is the equal value. Suppose I am writing the square root of 25. This is your answer. Your answer is 5. Suppose I am writing here cube root of 27. What answer here? 3. Suppose I am writing here cube root of 64. This your answer is 4. Suppose I am writing here 16, fourth root of this 16, this is your answer will be 2. So this is the exact value, this is not approximate value, this is the exact value, equal value and approximate value both are different. Approximate value is not equal, then we are using the symbol of this, otherwise using of this. Use any symbol here. Approximate symbol, but this is the equal value, this is not approximate value. Now next thing here, suppose I am writing here 16.5. What value of this? So this is the 16 point, this value root square root of this is 4. That means 4 point something. 4 point something. What is this? How much something? This is called the approximate sign. This value is called lagbhag kitna hone wala. This is the approximate value. Next. Similarly, I am writing here 26. How much value of this? This is called the square root of 25 is 5 and square root 26 then 5 point something. What something? This is called the approximate value. You can find this value in 2 methods. First is the arithmetic and second differential calculus. But in your syllabus only using method differential calculus, don't use the arithmetic way. Arithmetic way will not use here. Here you will using only differential calculus method. The next of how to solve with the help of the differential calculus. Only one identity here. First you will be identify the value. Which type will be square root value? First you will check value with square root, cube root, a fourth root, a fifth root, sixth root, no problem this. First you identify, then using the identity. What identity here? F x plus del x. X plus del x approximate. I am not writing a equal sign, approximate sign. X plus del x equal, this is called fx plus del x f dash x. This identity you will using here, then you will get the answer approximate value. This is right here approximate here. I am writing here approximate symbol here, means this you will find the approximate value of this. Second things, what is the x, what is the del x? F dash x, you know, differential value of the x. But what is the x, what is the del x? You will observe first, what is your question here? You suppose your question 16.5. So you will consider it. First you will be consider fx equal root x. Complete your root x. What is the x here? Fx will be root x. Second, what is the x? X I am putting here 16 and del x I am putting here 0.5. Second things here. First, after how to use this identity means consider the question. Suppose your root square root, then write square root. Suppose your root cube root, then you write your cube root. Suppose you have a fourth root, then you write here fourth root. It means consider your fx equal to square root, cube root, fourth. This is not matter. First you will x here. X means first approximate value is perfect square of this value. Perfect square here 16. Otherwise, suppose you have 15, then I am also write here 16 here. Then first you will x you will assume here only perfect square number. Second, how much addition and subtraction here, then you write in del x. And then you will using this, identify this and find the value of approximate value of the questions. Next. Yes, students. Next, I am taking the first question here, exercise 6.4, square root 25.3. What is the approximate value of this question? With the help of the differential calculus. Yes, student, first I am taking here, consider fx equal to root x in this form. This is the square root form, this I am writing square root here. Second thing here, let. What is the x here? X means x here is 25 and del x equal to 0.3. Because 25 is the only perfect square number, not changing here in this number. So x equal to 25 and del x equal to 0.3. The next thing here required here कि fx equal root x. So how much value of f dash x? This will be, you will differentiate then this value of the root x. After differentiating of this function, you will get the answer 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x means you will convert in x to power 1 by 2. Then differentiate this, then you will get this. And you will suppose you write this 2, and what value of the x here? X is 25. That means what value of 1 by 10? What value of the f dash x? 1 by 10. Now, using the identity here, x plus del x approximate fx plus del x f dash x. This is a very simple method. What is the x here? 25 plus del x 0.3 fx. What is the fx here? Fx is root 25. Root x. What is the value of x? X is 25. So this will add 25 plus del x 0.3. Value of the del x 0.3 into and del x f dash x means 1 by 10. Then square root of the 5 is 5 plus 0.3 means 0.03. You are adding here, don't use the equal sign here, approximate sign here. This is the approximate sign. 5.03. That means the value of this root 25.3 is 5.03. This is your answer. This is the approximate value of this. Approximate sign. This is the using an approximate sign here. Yes, note down you. Very simple thing. First you consider this function, square root function, cube root function, otherwise fourth root function. First you convert in this way. Second, this function, what is the x here? This is the x, this is the del x. I am converting here x and del x. Fx equal to, this is the fx, the root, square root form here, then differentiate here, this is the value of this 1 by 10. Again here using the identity here, x plus del x. And identity of fx plus del x f dash x. Putting the value here in calculator and find the value of This is 5.03. So this is value of the square root of 25.3 approximate value. How to read this? Approximate value of 25.3 is 5.03. Approximate value of this is 5.03. This is not exact value, this is the approximate value. Yes, note down. Yes, student, next question I am taking a fourth part of the question number 4. First, here find same thing, find the approximate value of this. Here exponent here 1 by 3 or 0.003 means cube root. This is the cube root of this 0.009. First you will check that 0.009 is not perfect cube number. So what is the perfect cube number of nearest of this number? First you will be imagine what is the nearest number of the perfect cube number of the 0.009. Because the 0.009 is the not perfect cube number. This is not perfect cube number. It means you can break here 0.008 plus 0.001 and 1 by 3. Because this number is perfect cube number, 0.009 is not perfect cube number. The first you will be break nearest of this number, nearest of the 0.009. So what is the perfect? Because here power 1 by 3 means cube number. Yes. First we will consider here fx equal, always this is the cube x 1 cube root of 1 by 3. Otherwise you can write cube root here, cube root 3, otherwise is in this way, otherwise you write in 1 by 3. Second thing, you break down this. Now 0.009 1 by 3 break down here 0.008 plus 0.001 exponent 1 by 3. So let x equal 0.008 and del x equal 0.001. Clear? First you break these things nearest of the cube number, because you have cube root. This is the cube root number, then you write here break in the cube number, and this is the x, this is the del x. I am also mentioning. Now and fx here, what is the fx here? 1 by 3. Differentiate of this f dash x 1 by 3 and x to the power minus 2 by 3. Then you can write here x 1 by 3 and you can write here x exponent 2 by 3. What will here come? 1 by 3, and what value of the x? 0.008 is 2 by 3. The means 1 by 3 are same, and you will calculate at 0.2 whole square, and this is the whole cube. This is the whole cube, sorry, and 2 by 3. Physically cancel here. What is left? 1 upon 3 and square of this 0.04. What is left here? 0.12. First things here, look. Consider this same process. This is the same process. You will break down this number as a perfect cube number. This is a cube root number. Then convert in the perfect cube. So x always convert in the perfect cube. Suppose you are cube root, then perfect convert in the perfect cube. Suppose you are square root, then perfect square number. Suppose you are fourth root, you convert your perfect fourth root. You always x always convert in the perfect numbers. Second things, what is the value of x here? This is the value of the x. Then I am differentiate of this and putting the value and calculating this. Putting the value of x. What is the x here? 0.08. So 0.0 power 2 by 3 and calculate here. This is the perfect cube of the 0.2. 0.008 is the perfect cube of 0.2. This is the perfect cube number. Then right here cube to cube cancel here. Then what is left here? Square. So here 0.2. Square of 0.2 here. This means 0.04. This is the square. And multiply this 0.4 multiply by 3. Then answer is 0.12. I am writing as 0.12. Then using the identity here. Now x del x, here approximate sign here, fx plus del x f dash x. Use this identity and putting the value here. What is the value of fx? Here cube root of 0.008 plus del x 1.012. This is not del x. Value of the del x is 0.001 into, and this is the value of f dash x 0.12. What value of this? I am already solved here. Value of this 0.0 cube. Our cube root of this means 0.2. After solving this cube root, the cube root of this 0.08. Suppose your cube root, result will become 0.2. After solving this plus, when you divide this, then result will come 0.008. Because 0.001 upon 0.12. Next step here. This is the approximate sign here, 0.2 plus. You will change here after decimal 3 digit or after decimal 2 digit. The balancing here the digits here, then what is left? 1 upon 120. Suppose you are putting 10 here also, then 3 digit here are also there. 3 digit balance, then what is left? 1 upon 120. Then you calculate here 0.2 plus 0.008. Then you will write here, you are adding the 0.208. So this is your approximate value. It means approximate value of 0.009 to equal, not equal sign here, approximate sign here, and this answer is 0.208. This is your answer. This is your answer. So this is a very simple thing here. First you will convert this thing, then write the identity here and write putting the value here, and calculate very easily and calculate and then find the value of approximate value of 0.009. Otherwise you can write a 0.009 is 1 by 3. Cube root form. This is not matter. You writing this and this is not matter. This is 0.208. This is your answer. Yes, note down next question. Yes, students. Next question I am taking question number 2. These are different type questions. Suppose question not forming the directly numerical figure, but this is the equation figure, function figure 4x square 5x plus 2, and this is the function here f2 plus 01. And find the approximate value of this when fx of this. That means fx already given here. You will not consider fx here. Fx already considered here. So now solution start here. What is the fx? Fx here 4x square plus 5x plus 2. So then you find the differentiate here f dash x. 4 to the 8x plus 5. This is the value of f dash x. Or what value of f means x. Second things, and you will using here f 2.01 means okay, let x equal to here putting the 2 and del x I am putting here 0.1. means x here 2 and del x I am putting here 0.01. So this I am putting here this way, and using the identity here fx plus del x approximate fx plus del x f dash x. Fx, what is value of x here? 4x square plus 5x plus 2. And here putting f, what is value of x? 2, and putting value of 0.01. And del x, what is the value of del x here? 0.01. And fx here, f dash x, what value of the f dash x? 8x plus 5. Look here, first this is the already fx function, so don't consider here you fx already given, then find the f dash x, fx and f dash x. Second, approximate value you are finding the f, this is the function f, 2.01, that means 2 is the x, or 0.01 is called the del x. So then I am putting the identity here, this is the identity, and putting the value here, approximate value here, putting the, what is the x place? X place here 2, so then putting here x place 4 into square of the 2 plus 5 into 2 plus 2. Because x place, what is the value of x? 2, then x value of 2 putting, next plus 0.01 into 8 into 2 plus 5. This is the value of the del x. The value of the del x 0.01. Then using here 2 to the 4, 4 to the 16 plus 5 to the 10 plus 2. 0.01 into 8 to the 16 plus 25, 21. Then approximate value here 16 plus 10, 26 plus 2, 28. 16 plus 28, and multiply then plus 0.21. After multiplying this value, the approximate value of this 28.21. The value of this f 2.01. This is the approximate value of this. So this is your answer. This is a very simple thing. For form of the question you are changing. You are directly not finding what is the value, approximate value of the root square root 25, cube root 24, and fourth root of 26. This is not directly. This is the question given in the function form. Then function will be not considered here. Then directly you write the function, and this approximate we will convert in the x and del x, and then putting the value and find the answer. Just note down next question. Yes, class. Next question I am taking question number 5. Find the approximate change in the surface area of a cube of side x meter caused by decreasing side by 1%. This is a different type question. Question number 1 and question number 2 is a different question number 5. Here find the approximate change. Where is change? Surface area of the cube. Which condition? Change x meter, or edge of the cube here x. Edge of the cube x. And decrease, or changing in the decreasing. How much changing? 1% of the x. Decreasing sign represent the negative sign, or increasing sign represent the positive sign. First thing. The first thing here, solution start here. How much decreasing here? Means del x. Decrease means decreasing called the del x, minus 1% of the x. X meter called decrease by the side 1% of x. So means here you can write a minus x upon 100. Second thing, surface area of the cube. So now surface area of cube 6x square, because as you are given already, as you are already given an x meter, then you write as 6x square. That means s equal 6x square. Second things are how much changing in the surface area, how much changing in the surface area when as is 1% decreasing. So now change in surface area, change in surface area equal to called ds upon dx and identity are del x. This is the specific identity here. Change in the surface area, the ds upon dx into dx. Suppose question here is change in the volume of cube, then you change in the volume, the dv over dx. Plus everything. Suppose change in the volume, suppose change in the volume, then how to write dv upon dx and del x. Every suppose surface area, the ds upon s for surface area and dx, or suppose change in the volume, then dv over dx. So this is every time you change the identity, but form will be the same, that form will be not changed. The next, so what value of the dx? ds, now differentiate here. The d over dx means suppose you are differentiating the ds over dx, then 12x square, 12x. This is after differentiating. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. This value you are getting this value. Then putting here ds upon dx 12x. Next, what value of del x? This is the value of the del x. Minus x upon 100. So this will be 12x square upon 100. And this is the minus sign. So this is a minus sign here. So this is minus 12 and minus 0.12 x square. A rate change in the surface area. This is the unit. What change of the surface area? This is right here the x meter. Unit. What is the unit here? X meter. Then you will surface area is the meter square. Unit. Remember it. You will write here the unit also here, because change in the surface area, or what is the unit of this? As x meter, then you surface area, then you meter square. So then you can write here change, approximate change. Approximate change in surface area is 12x square. This is your answer. Or negative sign here represent, this negative sign here represent the area is decreasing, area is not increasing. Suppose your answer come in the positive, then area is increasing. But because as is decreasing, the surface area also decreasing. When as is decreasing here, minus sign representing as is decreasing, the surface area also decreasing. Then negative sign represent here कि surface area is decreasing 0.12 x square meter square. So this surface area approximate change in the surface area is 0.12 x square meter square. I am not writing meter square because they are decreasing sign here. Because they are decreasing, they are writing decreasing. Surface area is decreasing. Surface area here decreasing, so this minus sign represents surface area here decreasing. Then you write the answer and not down it.